Namaskar. In view of the prevalent COVID conditions, you are requested to adhere to the COVID-appropriate behaviors like wearing masks properly, washing hands frequently, maintaining social distancing, and avoiding crowded places. Headlines today. Major overhead electrification and signaling and telecommunication project for rail traffic movement commissioned at SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant. And Ispat Fitness Path inaugurated in Rourkela House, Sector 20 of Steel Township. Now the news in detail. A major overhead electrification and signaling and telecommunication project for rail traffic movement was commissioned at SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant on 12 July 2021. Mr. Deepak Chatterjee, CEO, RSP, and Mr. Vijay Kumar Sahu, DRM, Chakradharpur, CSE, Railways jointly inaugurated overhead electrification and signaling and telecommunication system to mark the occasion. Mr. Pankaj Kumar, ED Works, Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED P&D, Mr. C.R. Mahapatra, CGM in charge, MM Marketing, Mr. A.N. Mishra, CGM Projects, and other senior officers of SE Railways and RSP were present on the occasion. Notably, Rourkela Steel Plant had completed the expansion project under which the hot metal capacity was increased to 4.5 MTPA from earlier 2.5 MTPA. Accordingly, the rail traffic volume had increased to approximately 18 rakes per day. For effectively handling this increased rail traffic volume, two new yards, new coal complex yard and new plate mill had been constructed in addition to modification, upgradation of existing railway track at marshalling yard and raw material handling plant yard. A 132 by 25 kV traction substation with two number 21.6 by 30.2 MVA transformer and associated equipment had been constructed inside RSP. This is supplying power at 25 kV level to OHE network inside RSP and Bandamunda Exchange Yard of Railways. Incoming power at 132 kV level is fed by TPWODL, erstwhile Vesco, through existing MSDS 6 of RSP, for which two dedicated bays had been constructed. The overhead electrification for railway tracks covering marshalling yard, NCCY and RMHP totaling to approximately 76 km track has been also commissioned. The OHE sidings of RSP is connected to Bandamunda Exchange Yard electrified section under Southeastern Railways. The OHE work was executed by RSP in coordination with SE Railway, where Messrs. Wrights had acted as the consultant. After completion of OHE work, electrified locomotives of Indian Railways are operating in this section under EOL, Engine On Load scheme. After electrification, the pilot exchange between Railway and RSP, which is being done presently at BNDM, will be shifted inside RSP. Apart from that, RSP has also commissioned the signaling and telecommunication system with electronic, interlocking, multi-section digital axle counter and color light aspect signal. The latest state-of-the-art technology had been adopted for installation of S&T system in RSP. This will help in smooth running of trains with adherence to full safety norm inside the yard. The new system is expected to help RSP and Railway to improve for increasing the efficiency of operation to handle additional rail traffic volume. This will also reduce the turnaround time and demurrage substantially. It will also facilitate better rationalization of resources. Mr. Deepak Chatterjee, CEO, Rourkela Steel Plant inaugurated the Ispat Fitness Path at Rourkela House of Sector 20 on 12 July 2021. Mr. Pankaj Kumar, ED Works, Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED P&D, Mr. C.R. Mahapatra, CGM in charge, MM Marketing, Mr. Praveen Nigam, CGM in charge, F&D, and Mr. B.K. Hota, CMO in charge, MNHS, Mr. A.K. Nayak, CGM, TA and CSR, and other senior officers of RSP present on the occasion also planted saplings. The park has a 360-meter fitness path and the total space with an area of about 600 square meters. The garden spread over the area boasts of myriad spring bloom and blossoms. CEO expressed the hope that the new facility would be put to good use by the dignitaries and guests. With the rising consciousness of health and fitness, the fitness park within the Rourkela house premises holds a great significance. It is worth mentioning here that under the guidance of CEO himself, a number of beautification activities are being carried out both within the plant and the township, giving it a modern look and an attractive ambience. That's all for today's news. Namaskar.